YouTube friends. Where have I been? Busy working. That's where I've been. No, I just kind of got tired of talking about the same old thing. But I had this crazy idea. And for those of you who have been with me since Maine, or even before Maine, know that I like to sew. I like to hand quilt, hand piece. And so I've got the bug to start hand sewing again. And for those of you who are new, all of my crafting supplies pretty much have dwindled down to zero. Either they're in storage or I gave them away. Just because of all the moving around and everything. And so, of course, my sewing is in Missouri in storage. So, how does one take care of this itch that you just can't scratch, or the itch that you just can't scratch? Anyway, so my current job, I work in a little shopping center now, and there is a Dollar Tree. And I had this crazy idea about a Dollar Tree quilt. So let me show you. Now, bear in mind, this, well, I already have this stuff. This is my handy dandy little composition notebook from Walmart, which is used for more than just this project. But, you know, this is stuff I already had, and it's relatively inexpensive. My ruler, my mechanical pencil. So, I bought a cheap little $1.25 sewing kit. Got some index cards for templates. And a $5 fabric roll. And there's about a yard of fabric in here. A little bit more maybe, because it's 2.5 inches by 42. And I think that comes up to be like 37 inches maybe. So just a skosh bit over a yard. It's got 15 different designs. Well, no, it's got 15 strips, 5 different designs, 3 strips each. So, spending, hello, there it goes. Spending, less than $10. Sorry about that, guys. Spending $10. Sorry about that. Camera shut off. What I was saying. Spending, that little bit of money on something, every I don't even know how long it's going to take me to sew all that up. $5 at a time is a lot easier on the budget than going out and spending the whole, $100 or whatever at a time on fabric and whatnot. Now, it may come down to, yes, I know I can't get the batting and the backing at the dollar store. If and when I get to that point, I am still going to look for cheap alternatives rather than, and if there's not a cheap alternative to be had, then I will, do the best I can. I know there are some of you out there that love to sew and you're just shuddering right now because you're like, oh, she's gonna do it with cheap stuff. Yeah, it's not advisable, but it's what I've got right now. And, if it helps someone get started, if I can inspire someone to start sewing with cheap supplies, then yeah, when you can afford better, get better. But with me, as much as I jump around and as many interests and as many hobbies as I have, I'm trying to use what I have and make do with what I find and try to not spend a whole lot on crafting supplies anymore. Just because, it's kind of depressing that I had to get rid of a lot of stuff, so I don't want that to happen again. So, anyway, So what I'm doing here with this, instead of going out and buying a lot of expensive templates, you can get them, you can get them relatively inexpensive on Amazon, but I guarantee this $1.25 pack of cards is gonna make a lot more templates than I could buy on Amazon. For the same price. So if y'all didn't know, I'm a genius. I'm a closet genius, and I figured out how to make a hexagon without a protractor, without a compass, just my ruler and my graph paper. Pretty darn impressed. Now, a word of caution. Should you choose to take on this English paper piecing journey with me, accuracy counts. Just because I'm using scrap materials doesn't mean I'm not going to be accurate, because when you're cutting these things out, if you can't be accurate, you might as well spend the $20 or so on the Amazon pre-cuts. I am not sacrificing my accuracy, because if these things aren't the same exact size or pretty dang close, they're not going to fit when you go to sew them together. And you're just going to have a wonky looking quilt. Now, if that doesn't bother you, fine. But I plan on being very accurate. And that is another video for another time on how I make the templates and all of that. This is just kind of the intro springboard idea. And this is something that is going to take a while, because hand sewing does take a long time. It takes patience, and that's something I am trying to cultivate with my projects. But the thing is, I get bored. So, enough of that. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm sorry it's been a while. Thank you all for hanging in there with me. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, a comment down below, share with your friends. I am no longer really trying to grow this channel. It's just whenever I have something to say, I'm going to say it. If I have an idea I want to share, I'm going to share it. If I feel like I've made monumental progress on something, I'll share it. But as far as the stress of trying to make regular videos, I'm not about it anymore. I'm just going to do what I do, and I'll share it when I do it. So, just trying to get that little bit of stress out of my life. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I will catch you on the next one.